Actually, it was like 12 years ago or something like that I began to study political science. So
Wow.
I did 2 years in the university, and then through these 2 whole years, I was thinking, what am I doing here? No, I really enjoyed all the like history, social issues, but other things like economical and right, and well, I don't know, it was like too much for me. And then I do this mortal jump, to the because I always loved like cinema, not like in a passion way, but it was like, okay, I actually my work research in school, like just before the university, we have to do here in Catalonia like a big like a thesis. It's like a small thesis, no, in school. So I did it about the Spanish Civil War and cinema. So I went to study more like the Civil War, no, like politics, and not cinema. So, but my background in cinema was there, no, for watching lots of films and TV shows. But it was more like, let's try this. Let's try cinema studying. I actually studied production, not direction or script writing. But then through the years, I got like specializing in direction and editing, film editing. So, and the last 10 years, well, actually this year is like the 10th year that I created like it's not like a production company, it's more like a label, between people here in Barcelona, in Spain, that I during 10 years, it was like joining people like DOPs and art directors and actors even, or scriptwriters. So we created like a whole group during these past years, and we started creating, like short films or music clips or advertisement, but mostly short films, because and it was the last 3 short films that was in 2019. It was Horoscope. Then 2021, just after the lockdown, it was Working Class, and then now last year Sincopat. And the three, like these 3 big short films for us were I think like in between all the 3 is like 600 festivals and 300 awards. So it was for us that we don't have like this very like expensive budgets or something. It was for us, it was something, And the last years, a production company was interested in us, so they helped us with the last 2 short films, like finding money and like government fundings and everything, and that was like our story and my story, because like I always believe not only cinema is made in a team, but in our case it's really like this kind of team, like I like to work like horizontally, so every department has their own voice and can like can say, okay, I would do that like this, but like everything like is a plus, no, not a minus. So that's the thing. I think I need something more creative in my job and in my life, so I started writing, or for me editing, that is like the third, like the third process of creation. And yeah, it's been amazing to work with other, not only our projects, with other people or other, like advertisement companies, but yeah, it's the thing I always try to do with my projects is trying to make something, like surprise, or like the audience. Always thinking about the audience, that because I am the audience too. So I'm shooting what I would like to watch. If it's a horror short film like Sincopat, horror. If you mean to do like something like horror in Sincopat, but it's more like, okay, I'd love to see something like psychological, like this not scary, not jump scares, not dark short film. It's more like no. You will go along with the main character and descend to this sound hell, with her. So you are part of the short film as an audience.